Hey guys, so I am back for another and possibly the final installment of my rhinoplasty diary series. So I have just hit the 6-week point from my surgery. I've had my 1 month check-in with my surgeon, so it was my first time seeing the surgeon since the surgery. And yeah, I kind of just want to do a bit of an update and recap and just touch base on everything and show you my nose again, and yeah. But before I get into that, I want to thank Anna Louisa for partnering with me for today's video. So I have gotten some beautiful additions to my jewelry collection from Anna Louisa, and I want to show you guys. And if you guys have been watching me for a while, you know that Anna Louisa is the only jewelry that I wear. So like these rings there, Anna Louisa, I've had them for ages, and just, yeah. So the new pieces I picked up, I got this chain link necklace, which I just love. It is the perfect just everyday necklace. I like as well. I've got other necklaces that I sometimes will layer it to make it a bit more of a statement. Otherwise it's just this nice thin everyday chain. And then I've got some new earrings. So all my earrings are Anna Louisa, but the first two are the newest ones. So I've got just these nice like thin gold type hoops, and then the second one's just small little chunky hoops. And yeah, I just love, again, these are all Anna Louisa. I love just stacking them and just making nice little bling, because I feel like for me, I don't really dress up, so I love to use jewelry to just elevate my everyday look and feel a bit more glam. So I'm literally in now a sweatshirt, but I have all this bling on and it just makes me feel so fancy, and I just love it. Anna Louisa is such high quality. I never take it off. It doesn't tarnish in the shower or anything like that. So go check them out. I will leave all the information and a discount code and all that in the description below for you guys. So 6 weeks since my life-changing surgery. So I just still cannot believe that I finally did this. I have wanted to get my nose done for so long, and I mean, just look at the shape of it. I love it so much. It is still swollen mainly. It's hard, like sort of feeling it. It feels quite bony there. When I first got the cast taken off, it was quite spongy from the swelling, but it is still like the tip is still quite swollen as it's quite round. So that will come down over the months, however long. It does take a while for that to come down, but even like until then, I'm so fine with how it looks. And I just love as well because I had the fat transfer, so just all here is just so much fuller, and I just feel like, I don't know, I just felt like this is how I was meant to look. And not everyone agrees with what I did. A lot of people very vocally are not happy and they don't agree, but I don't really care because it has made me so much happier. And I love the shape of it, like no faults. Obviously it's still going to take a while to settle, but just compared to what it was before, I just cannot believe it. The surgeon was so happy with how everything's gone. And yeah, it's still weird though, my nose, so I still have to tape it and wear the cast at night for another few months. I'm seeing my surgeon again in about 2 months from now, so that will just sort of, he'll possibly say then that I won't need to wear the cast anymore, but it's easy enough to just tape up and put it on. So I'm just like so used to that now anyway. But my nose is still very tender and sensitive. It's sort of like around here a bit sore, and because my incision have no like external like scars or anything, but my incision was on the inside, like right up under there. So it is still like a bit tender around there. Like when I'm cleaning my nose, or if I like press, it sort of is still a little bit sore there, and just sort of more feels like, I don't know, a bit tight there. But I've noticed just in the last week or so, it's feeling really tight, like around here. Not as much just when I'm sitting still, but certain facial expressions. So if I do I'm not going to do it too much now, but like sort of when I go to like scrunch my nose, it does feel really tight and almost a little painful through here. So I'm just going to try to not move my face as much as I can, which is maybe good. Maybe that will save on my Botox if I'm not moving my face. But I'm not too concerned about it at the moment. I'll see how I go over the next week. And if I'm still like having like feeling that almost soreness, I'll give the doctor's surgeon clinic a call and just make sure that it's nothing to be worried about or whatever. But yeah, so until then, I'm sort of just doing that. I can officially wear sunglasses again, but being in Sydney, we've had torrential rain, like record-breaking rain for the last 2 weeks. The sun hasn't been anywhere near out or near visible, but I am excited. It's meant to be sunny again this week, so I'm excited to wear sunnies again. And yeah, it just feels so weird. I still just thinking back on it, and when I see photos and videos of my nose before, like, it's just so crazy to think how much such a small change has just made me so much happier and given me so much confidence. And I know, like, the whole thing, like, you shouldn't need plastic surgery to do all that, but each to their own. I'm not telling anyone else to do it, but I mean, if you want to do it, don't let other people's opinions stop you. Literally, your body, do whatever you want with it. If that's getting plastic surgery, then fine. If it's not getting plastic surgery, then that's also fine. Like, why don't we just be happy for people doing things that make them happy? Don't project your views and beliefs on other people. Even though I'm saying I've had plastic surgery and I'm so happy about it, but I'm just sharing I've had this really good experience. And I think if it's something that you've been really wanting to do, just make sure that you're absolutely sure, because it is such a drastic and potentially dangerous thing to do, and it's very expensive. So just do your research, find a good surgeon, and just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. Really like, I've been thinking about this for at least 10 years now. So just really make sure that you're making the right decision. And in terms of my breathing, because I also had the surgery, because I've never been able to breathe out, like, from my nose, there is still internal swelling. And it's sort of weird, because that's what lots of people have been asking me after, like, oh, so can you breathe now? And it's weird because, like, the fact that I have always been a mouth breather, it hasn't, like, I pretty much have to teach myself to breathe. Like, it's weird because I just naturally breathe through my mouth. So I haven't even properly got to test out what the breathing through, like, that was. But my surgeon did also say, like, part of the reason too is because I get really bad allergy and hay fevers. So he said that's the most noticeable, rather than necessarily being able to breathe smoother through my nose. It will just be a reduction in allergies and hay fever, which is obviously not a constant thing. So I guess just seasonal, depending on how that goes. I do need to clear my wardrobe out and swap all my summer clothes for winter clothes now. So I often get really, like, sneezy and sniffly from doing that, from all the dust. So I'm curious as to how that will go. But yeah, I kind of just need to teach myself to breathe through my nose to actually see the effects of that. But yeah. So yeah, that's just like a short little video. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update on how everything's going. And yeah, thanks for coming along. I, like, absolutely love that I've documented this, because obviously not only it's good for other people that are potentially interested, they can see it, but for me, like, I've already watched back, like, it feels really weird to say, but mainly, like, my vlog of actually getting the surgery and having it done, and then the day-by-day check-ins, and just seeing the transformation of my whole face and my experience. Like, I love things like that for me to look back on. I know, like, when I vlogged my LASIK eye surgery experience, like, years later, I just love looking back on that. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this series, and yeah, I'm gonna try work on uploading more on my YouTube channel. I have other exciting things in my business in the works, which I will share and do little updates on YouTube. Actually, yeah, I have something that will be coming to YouTube soon, but that's all I'm gonna say at the moment. And yeah, don't forget to check out Ana Luisa. Bling yourself up, like, just so worth it. The best jewelry out there. And yeah, I will talk to you guys next time. Bye bye.